What exactly on earth is success code? If someone is said to be successful, what exactly are they talking about? What can you use to assess the success of any individual? Well, welcome to SuccessmaniaLeadcast. My name is Eastmond Ojen, an international speaker, author, leadership consultant, and coach for a living. I help leaders and entrepreneurs to discover their purpose, grow to their maximum potential, so they become agents of national transformation. Today we're going to be talking about success code. And success code, what exactly is success code? Well, if you're joining us for the first time, this podcast is meant for dreamers, leaders, change agents, people who want to make impact, who want to leave a legacy. And if you are one of them, then you are in the right place. In today's episode, I'm going to be taking us through what I've titled the success code. For someone to be successful, or for anybody to say that he's successful, there must be a particular code, DNA, that is attached to that person. A particular description, you can say, oh, this person is successful. You cannot be successful and people will not know. You cannot be successful and people around you will not know that you are successful. Jack Humphrey says, success leaves clues. Indeed, it leaves clues. If you're successful, people will know you are successful. What then can we use to identify a successful person? Excuse me. What then can we use to identify a successful person? Success and legacy. How would you determine them? Success is what you make. Legacy is what you leave. Success is what you achieve in life. But legacy is beyond success. As a leader, leadership is not all about success. It's not all about, oh, I'm successful. Leadership is about building significance and legacy. If you've not got to the point where you build significance and leadership and legacy, then you are not successful in leadership. No matter the empire you build, no matter what you achieve in life, whether you are a father, whether you are a pastor, whether you are an imam, councillors, chairman, president, if you cannot point to what you leave behind after the curtains of your life are shut down, then you cannot be considered a successful leader. How many of us remember Steve Jobs? We know the story of Steve Jobs. He founded the Apple computers. The same company he founded out of passion. He was fired. Rising from a family background where his father and his mother were students and gave him away for adoption, he was not deterred, but somehow he dropped out of school. He didn't stop there. He continued to learn about graphics and drawings and other things. And that he progressed to designing the Apple computer. He founded it, but he was fired in the same company he founded. He didn't stop there. He continued. He founded another company, Nexus, and went ahead. Next, and invested in creating pizza, creating short stories, and pioneering digital animations. Some years later, he was called back again to Apple. This time around, he came with transformational force. What did he do? He designed transgenerational products like iMac, Apple, computer, iPhone, iPad, and many of those we talk about. In 2011, the world said goodbye to Steve at the age of 55. His legacy today lives in our pockets, on our desks, and in any kind of innovation we want to undertake. Talk about Mandela, who was in prison for 21 years, 27 years. What happened? So many people were abusing him, urinating on him, doing all manner of things. When he was released, he decided to forgive everybody. What legacy did he leave for us? He spent 27 years in jail because he was fighting for justice. And he left a legacy of justice, even if it cost us everything. He left a legacy of forgiveness, even when you know you have no reason to forgive anybody. He left that legacy. He left a legacy of humility, courage, and love for humanity. What legacy are you leaving as a leader? We live in a world where people think in 3 different levels as being successful. We assume success is some of us think of short-term success. Others begin to think of long-term success. They are successful, they have things for themselves, they buy cars for themselves and take care of themselves. While others think across generations. They have their success makes transgenerational impact. What is the difference now? Every successful person, every legacy maker does 5 things. They have these 5 habits, and which I want you to particularly be interested in. Number 1, they keep a journal, daily write, be interested in life, be interested in stories, be interested in things, in people. Number 2, they are mentors. Successful people mentor others. Mentorship is a process of molding, to mend somebody. They teach you to become what they believe in. They teach you to know what they know. Number 3, they take value-based decisions. Someone who takes value-based decisions is someone who apparently knows and has values. So if you ask him to steal, he will not steal because he has value for sincerity. If you ask him to compromise figures as a public officer, he would not, because he has value for integrity. He values integrity. So his decisions are based on values. Are your decisions based on values? And number 4, empowerment. They empower others. Legacy builders empower. Empowerment is quite different from delegation. When you delegate, you give an assignment to someone to do it for you. But when you empower, you surrender authority. You totally surrender authority to the person to work and deliver the same results or impact like yourself. You deliver authority. These are the differences. So legacy builders empower others. They give them responsibility to work and effect authority the same way they themselves operate. And finally, legacy builders think beyond themselves. Today, we are in a planet where people amass so much wealth. He drives a Rolls Royce in the presence or in the middle or in the midst of people who are trekking, people who don't have bicycles. That is insensitivity. You see a government driving a convoy of 20, 30, 10, 15 cars, oppressing poor people who have not seen food to eat. He drives those cars in the midst of poor people who have not seen. And at the end, or in the end, they walk out of government, leaving no legacy, leaving nothing for people to make reference to. What action will you take today? What action will you take? What kind of legacy do you want to build? What kind of legacy do you want to keep so people will remember you for? Well, if you found this episode, thank you for listening to this interesting episode of SuccessmaniaLeadcast. If you find it interesting, please review, leave a rating or review, and please subscribe, like, and share to your friends who may need it. And sharing it also helps people to discover the show. And so that's why I have to put the word please. And if you need show notes on this and other leadership resources, you can always contact us directly for our BNN leadership series. You see so many of the show notes there. So the BNN Leadcast comes your way once every week. So ensure you connect in any of the platform, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and X. And on Facebook, we are at SuccessmaniaLeadcast and the New Generation Leadership Initiative. Then on LinkedIn, we have the New Generation Leadership Initiative. While on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and X, we have Eastmond Ojen. Again, don't forget to drop us a note. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section. Tell us how this program is affecting your life, what is changing something in you. I love to hear from you. I love to hear some of your observations. Well, if you're looking in future to attend the conference, always check our website, https://www.tngli.org.ng. Don't fail to check. And if you need information on any of them, please also drop a note on the comment section. We will respond to you appropriately. Until next episode, stay inspired.